Have you ever felt like the entire world was moving forward while you were standing completely still? Like, no matter how hard you tried, nobody noticed your struggle? A 12-year-old boy stood outside a grocery store in the rain for 3 days. Hundreds of people walked past him. Nobody stopped, nobody cared, but one stranger did, and what happened next changed everything.
12-year-old Adam lived with his mother in a tiny apartment on the edge of town. The walls were peeling, the roof leaked when it rained, and money was always tight. But despite everything, his mother never stopped smiling. She worked long hours cleaning offices, yet every evening she still came home to cook dinner, help Adam with his homework, and remind him to never lose hope. She was the strongest person Adam had ever known, and he never once took that for granted. Then, one ordinary day, everything fell apart. While cleaning an office building, Adam's mother suddenly collapsed and was rushed to the hospital. Doctors discovered she had a serious illness. Treatment was possible, but it was expensive. Far more expensive than anything they could afford. Adam sat beside her bed every single day. He watched her smile and pretend that everything would be okay. But he knew the truth. They were running out of time, and they were running out of money. That night, staring at the ceiling in the dark, he made a decision. The next morning, Adam found an old piece of cardboard and wrote 4 simple words. "I'll carry your groceries for $1." He positioned himself outside the busiest grocery store in town and waited. People walked past him all day. Some ignored him completely, others laughed. A few told him he should be in school. Nobody asked why he was there. Nobody asked if he needed help. By sunset, he had earned just $7, not nearly enough to make a difference. But Adam came back the next day, and the day after that. Rain soaked his clothes. Cold winds stung his face. Still he stood there, hour after hour, refusing to quit. Then something unexpected happened. An elderly man approached him, and unlike everyone else, he stopped. He looked directly into Adam's eyes and asked softly, "Why are you here?" Something about the stranger felt different. So Adam told him everything: his mother, the hospital, the bills, and the fear he carried every single night. The old man listened without saying a word. When Adam finished, there was a long silence. Then the man reached into his pocket and handed him a small, folded piece of paper. Inside was nothing but an address. "Come here tomorrow morning," the man said. And before Adam could ask a single question, he walked away. That night, Adam barely slept. He stared at the address for hours, wondering if it was a joke, a trap, or something else entirely. The next morning, Adam decided to find out. The address led to a towering office building in the heart of the city. Luxury cars filled the parking lot. People in expensive suits walked through the glass doors. Adam felt completely out of place, but he stepped inside anyway. A receptionist immediately looked up. "Adam?" she asked with a warm smile. "We've been expecting you." He was escorted straight to the top floor. The doors opened, and there, sitting behind a large desk, was the same elderly man from the grocery store. Adam could hardly believe his eyes. The man was not poor, he was not homeless, he was not ordinary. He was one of the wealthiest businessmen in the entire country. For years he had quietly disguised himself and visited public places, not to shop or eat, but to observe. He wanted to find people who stayed honest when life got hard, who showed kindness when nobody was watching, and who refused to give up when the world gave them every reason to quit. Adam had passed every test without even knowing he was being tested. The old man placed an envelope on the desk. Adam's hands trembled as he opened it. Inside was a check, enough to cover every hospital bill, every treatment, and every expense his mother needed. Tears blurred his vision. "Why?" Adam whispered. The old man smiled. "Because the world already has enough people who quit." He paused. "What it needs is more people like you." Adam wept, not because of the money, but because for the first time in months, someone truly believed in him. His mother recovered. Life slowly and steadily improved. Adam returned to school and studied harder than he ever had before, carrying with him the memory of every cold morning, every person who had walked past without looking, and every small act of kindness that had kept him going. Years passed, he never forgot, and eventually he achieved his dream. He became a doctor. One evening, after finishing a long shift at the hospital, Adam walked past that same grocery store. Near the entrance stood a young boy, tired, nervous, and afraid. People walked past him without stopping, just as they had once walked past Adam. Adam approached him without hesitation. "What's your name?" he asked gently. The boy looked up, and for the first time all day someone had noticed him. In that moment, Adam understood something he would carry for the rest of his life. Kindness is never wasted. Even the smallest act can echo across years. One person can change a life, and a changed life can change many more. Because sometimes heroes don't wear capes. Sometimes they simply stop, listen, and care. And that can make all the difference.